Are you afraid you won't get the help you need with AWS? Well, do not worry. In this topic, I show you the many ways to get the help and support you need within minutes, and most of them are free.
First, they start off with support plans, and you have different support plans from free to developer to any type of larger company support plans and based on how much you use, you can have there's certain costs too, and we will show that here in a minute. You can also go to forums. The forums are great. You can actually get help. I've been in the forums before, and I've had my question answered within minutes. So the forums are a great place. It's also a great place to find something. You have the white papers. The white papers are a great place to go to get information about, whether it be storage or EC2. Also, if you're studying for any of the exams, certifications, the white papers are great to read as well. There's a lot of information. A lot of the test questions are taken from the white papers. Of course, there's FAQs. And the FAQs are great because if there's a problem that you're having, it was probably in the FAQ already. The Knowledge Center is a great place to find whatever information you're looking for, guides, documentations. The events and webinars, they have webinars probably on a weekly basis, and those webinars are then stored in there. They're great to watch. They're also great to watch if you're also studying for the exam. YouTube, they have a great YouTube source as well. And then of course you've got the Trusted Advisor, which we discussed, that tells you if there's any problems. It'll tell you if you have any problems with what's going on. And then the internet search, which we'll take a look here in a second as well. But if you type AWS and then whatever your problem is, I guarantee you will find a solution, for the most part, I should say, through the internet. So let's go and jump on the AWS console and take a look. Okay, now we're on the AWS console, and let's take a look at the support tab, and we'll go ahead and just click there on support. And you can see here if you need to submit a support ticket, this is the place to do it right here. And you can see that we have no cases in here, but I've created support tickets before on the basic support plan, and I've gotten an answer, probably even earlier than 24 hours. So very good support here. If you want to look at the support plans that you have, like I said, the basic is the free. And you can kind of get a look at here. You got the basic, developer, business, and enterprise. And you can kind of see what you get with all that as well. And then, of course, you could scroll down to the bottom to find the pricing, which here you can see here the basics included. $29 a month, which really isn't too bad, especially if you're doing work. Even $100 per month, depending on what you're doing, is not too bad. And then you can see the enterprise, you get all the way up to $15,000 per month. But $15,000 per month is not bad if you're using them a lot, and you can see here how much time you get with that. But it's quite a bit to have a person, almost like having a person on staff to handle all the issues you might have. Okay, so now moving on, let's go up here to the top now, and we'll go back to here, and we'll look at next one. We have forums. You click here on the forums, and now you can see what's going on here. And these forums, like I said, are very active. But really, you could probably find the answer just by searching in the forums for the issue you're having, because probably somebody else already had that problem, so you can find the answer pretty quickly. But if not, you can post it here, and you'll get an answer pretty quickly as well. Let's move on to documentation. And the documentation, we'll go back up here. Click on the documentation tab. And the documentation, once again, just gives you everything you need to know on all the services they have. So if Amazon EC2, you can click on that, and it'll show you everything you need to know for EC2. So you've got the getting started, way to connect to EC2, the documentations, training, case studies, and then here's a white paper on EC2. So that's probably the best way to find any kind of information on any type of service. And that will give you more information than you need. If you need to go back to that, if you need to find here, you can go up here to the top menu, and of course you can find any kind of documentation as well, training and resources. Here's the white papers that you can go to. Like I said, these white papers are great, especially if you're studying for any type of certification. They've got everything right here. If you're looking into anything as well, especially if you're trying to framework, architect some sort of on-premise to AWS hybrid kind of connection, or if you're worried about security, you can go here to the security. They have great white papers there. and so on. So a lot of information there as well. If you want to go to the FAQs, you can go back to the documentation as well, and you can look at, there's, you can get the support you want there for, you can go to right here, support services, technical FAQs. And this is broken down to EC2, any frequently asked questions for each of the products. Now you can actually go up to Amazon, let's just say EC2 as well. You'll go to the product page here, as you can see, and it shows you everything about that product, gives you a small information about that EC2, and then the types, pricing, but here's your FAQ as well. So every product pretty much has an FAQ, and it tells you everything that you may need. So you'll find a lot of information, a lot of questions you have, you'll probably find here in the FAQ. Okay, so now moving on to, you've got the knowledge base as well. Knowledge base is also has a lot of documentation on there. This is a great place to find that. Any information you need there. And then you also have the videos and webinars, which you can find down here. You can also find under training and resources. You can find the videos, events and webinars right here. And here they have, like, here you can see here on a monthly basis. So here this is they have something on here. You can find this information here, and then the other thing you can do is, as they show, is the YouTube video. I have that tab open already, but you can find that as well if you come down. Let's just say if we go to other resources, you can find out different ways here. They've got nice little tutorials on setting up a machine, how to get started, and so on. You can scroll down and find more information there. Your AWS training. View all the videos. If you click, here's your popular videos. You can click on all the popular videos here. There's some more, and then eventually what you can do is you can get to YouTube for these as well. These are all stored on the YouTube video. So now let's just go ahead and go to the YouTube video, and you can also just go in here and type in Amazon Web Services. I did here. You can see here they've got all sorts of videos. You can check by playlists. You could go in here and check in. Let's just say you're working on setting up a VPC. So I would just type AWS VPC, and there you go. And you can see here all the Amazon Web Services VPC. So this is very powerful if you're, even just to give you real quick, if you're looking to study, you can do AWS Architect Certification Training, and you'll find some playlists, like right here. Here's a playlist for Architect Certification Prep. You can put in the Pro if you're looking at Pro or Dev or SysOps. You can type that in there, and there's some really great videos in here to help you with your certification. So the other thing I mentioned is how you can just search. So basically, if you're going into search, just type in AWS, and then whatever it is that you're having problems with, you're searching for, say CloudFormation, WordPress template, and you can find all sorts of information in here. Some docs on sample templates for AWS, WordPress. So you can find a lot of these different things. So a lot of this will take you back to AWS, so you can see right here, which is good. But I use the internet a lot to do my searches, and it really helps out. Very easy to find information that you need. So that should cover everything you need to know to get help with support.
So now you should feel relieved to know that any issue or question you may have while working in AWS can easily be resolved. You have many options to get your answer, and most of them will not cost you anything.